After working like last 15 years in IT field, this is what I realized. What is IT? Yeah. Sure. Make it happen. Thank you. So let's give a big hand to these student leaders to bring the training to you. Why don't you give a big hand to them?
It's moving also very fast in many countries, and the doctors in the world are working towards that. So that's where I see it's coming. As soon as finished, business can start to recover, and new opportunities will grow there, and new markets and new things will happen. That's the best hope for everybody. But it's difficult to forecast. Even us in business now, we're forecasting. Will be only the first quarter affected? Or the first and second quarter affected? What about the rest of the year? Can the rest of the year recover and do double that we not did the first half? So very difficult to know. Because this affects too many things, from economies to planes to health to people traveling. If we keep, let's say, we keep Vietnam closed, nobody in, nobody out, will this be enough? Will more cases come in? Will no cases will be detected? We will go to zero? At the same time, nobody. So these things that we don't know. Without knowing these parameters, it's difficult to forecast there. But let's hope if we start the first quarter in not a very, I will say
we're starting the second quarter in 2 weeks.
Correct. If we start the second quarter in a better way than the first one, that will be already good. I try to be optimistic in any way. So, and I still don't think that this virus is a disaster, is whatever. This is things that happen normally. Human created. That's the issue. That is human or animal created. Because we eat bats or pangolins or rats or whatever. But how many years we have been going to the market with ducks, frogs, fish, dogs, and all kind of animals there. Forever, since ever. So that's a new mutation. And new mutations will come.
So I really hope, because as coming from the healthcare industry, I also strongly think that the healthcare 4.0 is not a myth anymore. It's happening already. So there's a lot more skilled, a lot of R&D has been found out, a lot more efficient way to find the optimizing way. So do not give up your hope. So at the same time, the digital transformation in healthcare was been a lot more than happening than what happened in the last 10 years. The last 2-3 years, it's already started to happen a lot, and now next 5 to 9 is going to be a lot more. And the researcher R&D investment is picking up a lot more. So I will tell you, step positive, and our health is going to get better, and we're going to have a better life. So we will fight this out. Probably I just wanted to bring this one because I think I want the viewers. I really want to care about them as well too. So a lot of people actually being laid off. There's a lot of people are getting unpaid. A lot of people already got fired because of the jobs or there's nothing. What would be your advice for those people?
Well, I will say that we need to check on opportunities. Of course, it's not nice when a company that you've been supporting or you've been working just decide to stop business. But sometimes I recommend to all of you to put yourself into your employer, into your owner's shoes. If you are the owner of that shop and you have no customers coming in, coming out, will you keep your staff working there? And pay the rental, and pay the salary, and pay your insurance, and pay your transportation, and pay your clinics, your electricity.
How can they do it?
Correct. If you have no customers, you cannot support. So, if the customer decides to stop that shop business, when I say shop, I say anything, hospital, hotel, any kind of business, there are some reasons behind. It's not because he wants. Actually, you create a business to create wealth. But if no customers coming in, for whatever reason, you have to shut down.
Your cash flow is going.
Correct. No, it's nothing you can do. Otherwise, what kind of business will you start to keep losing every day? Nobody will. Correct. You better do nothing.
Stay home.
Stay home. You still cost money. You stay home. So if you are in this situation, let's not talk about the employee. Your company just shut down, and you are back home now, really depressed because you have no job and you have bills to pay. You have to pay your rental. You have to, if you have your son or your daughter, you have to pay the school and food and whatever there. I would say, sit down, breathe deeply, and start thinking about what is next. What is next? Doesn't count, doesn't add any value if you start crying and thinking, but if the business run as supposed to be running, I will be so happy and I will buy that motorbike and I will eat that food, and I will travel, because this is not going to happen. If this is not going to happen, let's think about things that you can make happen. So, you can update your CV now. This you can do now. You don't need to wait for anything.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Correct.
Yeah.
You can put your CV into free of charge platforms. Any of them that you like, from Facebooks to Twitters to LinkedIn's to what, many. Free. Doesn't cost anything.
Yeah.
If you need an internet connection that you cut because you cannot pay, just contact us and we'll give you
Just go to coffee shop, buy a 20,000, 30,000
Correct.
coffee shop, we have internet.
full day Wi-Fi.
Full day Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Vietnam is beautiful.
Yeah.
Third one, if you are specialized in any kind of business line, start talking to some headhunters. Because soon the industry will starting to recover. Absolutely, yes. So you're starting to send your CV or emailing your CV. Share your CV with some of your friends and people you know and polish it before you publish. That's another advice to others. I see some CVs sometimes with spelling mistakes, with old pictures, not updated. That's not the tool that maximizes your new job.
Yeah.
Third one, be able to be flexible. What I mean with that is, if you have your job in District 1 and you were laid out of your job in District 1, can you work in District 7? Or in Gobab? Or in Tuduk? Or you are too lazy? Or not comfortable? Or impossible? That's an issue too.
Expand.
Correct. You don't focus
Yeah.
only in District 1.
Yeah.
I travel several districts every day during my last 20 years and nothing happened to me. I invest the time because all the time I'm going there, I'm learning many things there. Studying the people who's driving, the advertisement, the roads, the way the people drive, the way the people do, the new shops opening. So that's a continuous learning process. That I go to the fifth point. Keep learning. Keep learning. Go online to learn something that you have no time to learn when you were busy working. On public talk, on managing your business, on reduce your cost, on be a better doctor, on be a better entrepreneur, on be a whatever you like. Invest your time, because time, we say it in some other talks, is the only limited time that you have. You have no more. One day you have no more time, that's not time to celebrate. Okay? So these 5 things cost you nothing, $0.
Yeah.
So you can save all your last salary until the new option will come. From there, the market will recover.
Yeah.
And good thing is that there are still many companies still looking for you. And maybe not looking for you that you are good at computers, but looking for waiters. And meanwhile there is no computer jobs, be a waiter. Be a good waiter. Or meanwhile there are no waiter jobs, you can be a housekeeper. I can do it, everybody can do that. So you have to multitask, be good at different things. And that's the industry 4.0, 21st century. Good at many things. You can excel on IT or excel on health, but you are good. I can do, if the circumstances require, I can do the things. That's for me key. So me at my properties, I do train security staff as a bartenders, I train housekeeper as a receptionist, I train sales as a cooks, and cooks as a sales, because they want to learn that. So I check the people first. What would you like to do? If I have no more job as a housekeeper, you are a housekeeper. What else would you like to do? Or sales. Sales team.
Do the sales team, yeah.
What would you like to do? You are a room attendant. Oh, I love room attendant. What else? Oh, I think I want to learn front office. So during the periods that we are not too busy, we keep retraining and cross-training as much as we can. And that's what you need to do. If the company cannot do it for you, do it yourself. Start learning. Go to a coffee shop and look how the people do the coffee. Or go to a hotel and look what the doorman is doing there. Maybe you can apply. There are many jobs everyone can do. I hire people without any experience, 0. And I train them and make them become leaders. From 0. Students, from 0. And everybody has 0 experience. Me, John, everybody, we all start one day with 0 experience. And we start to do something, and you have 1 month of experience, and after 2 months, and after 1 year, 10 years, 20, 30 years. That's in your hands. I cannot do it for you, you have to do it yourself.
So this is something, it's a very, very good point. So I would like to add one more thing is that, well, this is the time. Maybe you are complaining right now, there is no jobs in the markets, there is no jobs, you are sending CV to headhunters, you polished your CV to your best. So this is the time you're also learning a lot of things, right? You start to take a lot of online programs. Now, one more thing you can do, work on something which you could never do. Maybe you wanted to build your own business, maybe you want to build your own projects. This is the time to do it. This is the time you hit that dream and whatever. So you keep focusing. I'm not telling you to just do one thing. Multitask is very important. You keep looking at your jobs. At the same time, you keep learning the online thing and bring the knowledge to your dream projects. Maybe the startup projects you want to build, and you start to work on that one. And that is what you can use that one, and that will be your actually bring you the experience, bring you the knowledge, and bring you that information you got to your skill, the knowledge you got from the online program, that will become your skill because you practice in your project too, and that will bring you to bigger opportunity. Maybe you are looking for a manager job, and maybe when the economy is recovered, you are ready for a director role. Maybe company will want to hire you. And one more thing is target the startup jobs. There's a lot of startups to be built in Vietnam. There's a lot of founders looking for co-founders. Go to different co-working space and talk to the startup thing, and they will love to hire you. There's millions, hundreds of jobs. You really need to just diversify yourself. You need to find out, become good at many things, not about only one thing, just like what we will just say that. Learn about how to be good at many things. So again, the key takeaway is this one: use this time as an opportunity to make yourself better. Don't be depressed. Don't be sad, don't be lonely at home, don't be staying in the corner, don't watch stupid movies to waste your time, don't watch and read novels which doesn't make you just to entertain you because you're too depressed. Look, you see, if you're depressed, you're already slow and you're doing a lot of things which doesn't help you. Maybe you're drinking a lot of things which doesn't help you too, that will make you feel better.
I think there is time for everything. You can go and watch some stupid videos if you want, or watch your favorite movie, romantic movie, and cry a bit.
Yeah.
You can go and drink your 2 beers. If you love a beer, you can go and make your walk. But just set up your time to start recovering. Start recovering, because crying, you can be crying forever.
Yeah.
And nothing will happen.
Yeah.
You will run out of tears and tired. But this will not give you a salary at the end of the month.
Yeah.
So start growing. I mean, just think that when one closes, just shuts, another one will open.
Yeah. So use this time to do all the things that you didn't do before and what you was doing before, the thing you love, you can do it a bit. If you think that you've never been reading any novel for years, you read one.
Yeah.
Go for it. You have not taken online courses. Take the online 2-3 courses. This is free. Go to Coursera, go to ADX. Those are all free. There's a lot of online courses there, and they will have you great video turning to help you to learn. You have to pay zero because those are all skills development platform, and they have been focusing. And those are even business. They want to build and promote their platform, so they keep it for free. And this is what thing is very important. Those will not be free forever. Those are free right now. Doesn't mean those will be free for next 2 years. So take it. Take the opportunity.
We should start charging.
So
we should start introducing their bank account there.
So those online courses are not going to be free. So think about the ADS program was free for a few years back, but now they're already charging for certificate. Certificate was even for free, but certificate is not for free. But now maybe next few years they'll not be even letting you read. So right now the world is still good, economy is still good. So take that opportunity, grab the knowledge, make yourself better, so you can take forward and be the best. And like I said, that don't be sad, stay positive, keep digging and keep looking forward. The great time is waiting for all of us, right?
All right, that's it.
Thank you, Miguel. Thank you very much. All the best. See you soon.
Bye.